Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
So we will start with the topic that is relation of S parameter with ABCD parameters. If you remember, I think 4 days back, we had derived the relation for S parameter in terms of Z parameter. And I've told you the same procedure you have to do for Y parameters. Now we will do the same thing with ABCD, but it is like a little bit complicated. You need to understand the steps. The process is same. You will be writing the ABCD equations, the general equations, then comparing it with your S parameter equation. But to bring it to that form, you have little substitutions. After doing the substitutions, you'll be able to get these ABCD parameters in terms of S parameters. Now, the first step we have to consider, now you know the two-port network. For the two-port network, you have A1, A2 as the incident and B1, B2 as the reflected waves. I1 and I2 are the currents. Z01 and Z02 are nothing but the characteristic impedance. Now, starting with the equation, if you remember the starting equation we have derived for S parameter, for the voltage, you know, it is incident voltage V plus if I take, and the reflected voltage, I'll take it as V minus. Consider this as equation 1. Similarly, I'll write for current in terms of voltage. So it will be V plus divided by Z naught, V by R. Current it is, so it will be negative V minus divided by Z naught. So you'll have, this will be a second equation. Now from these equations, you have to find out the value for V plus and V minus. So if we are finding it out, the first thing what you have to do is bring this equation in the form of I, so that V plus and V minus, so that you can use the equation for adding and subtracting. So it is I into Z naught is equal to V plus minus V minus, which will be equation 2. Now, if you add equation 1, you will get directly what is V plus. If you subtract equation 1 and 2, you will get V minus. I'll consider the addition first. That is, you can add 1 plus 2. So you'll get it as V is equal to V plus V minus. Similarly, I into Z naught, which is equal to V plus minus V minus. So add, so these two will get cancelled. You will have 2V plus is equal to V plus I into Z naught, or V plus is equal to 1 by 2 into V plus I Z naught. This is one equation. You can consider it as equation 3. Now next is you have to subtract it. Subtract equation 1 minus 2. So you'll have V is equal to V plus V minus. I into Z naught is equal to V plus minus V minus. Divide, change the signs so that you can do the negative operation. So it is V minus, which is equal to V minus I into Z naught. So V minus is equal to half into V minus I Z naught. So you'll have this, consider it as the fourth equation. See, first, write down the incident voltage, write down for current, write the equation in terms of I Z naught, consider it as equation 1 and equation 2. Add these two equations, you will get what is the value of V plus. Subtract these two equations, you will get the equation in terms of V minus, which is half into V plus I Z naught, and one more is half into V minus I Z naught. Now you know the voltages or the incident voltage and reflected voltage. A, we have seen initially, we represent it as A is with respect to incident divided by Z naught. You have done it in the S parameter derivation. Incident voltage is always represented as V plus square root of Z naught. Similarly, reflected voltage is represented as V minus square root of Z naught. So now you have the values of v plus and v minus, you need to substitute those values here for v plus as well as v minus. So if you substitute those equations, you will get what is the value of a and b. Till here it is fine. Others, those who have joined late for the class, is there any confusion? Okay. So general equations, write down it, add it, subtract it, you will get v plus and v minus. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll clear the screen. Now, as I've told you, you have to write the equation in terms of a and b. So it is v plus divided by square root of z naught. So v plus the value what you have got, substitute it here. That is half into z naught. V plus is v plus z naught into I. So this is one equation. One more equation you have is in terms of b, or I'll bring this to a is equal to 1 by z naught into v plus I. You have z naught here. So the square root of z naught. This is square root of z naught. Multiply this inside. So you'll have z naught divided by square root of z naught will be I into square root of z naught. Now to the b equation, you know it is v minus by square root of z naught. So you can write the equation as v minus is 1 by 2 and you have the square root of z naught. This is v minus z naught into I. Similarly, bring this 2 to the left hand side, 2b, multiply it, v by square root of z naught minus square root of z naught into I. Now consider this equation as 5 and this as 6. Now you have to find out the value of a plus b, or a and b values in terms of the v and I equations. To do that, add again 5 and 6 equation. So if you add 5 and 6 equation, it is 2a is equal to v by square root of z naught plus I into square root of z naught. Similarly, this will be 2b, which is equal to v by square root of z naught minus I into square root of z naught. This is adding equation 5 and 6. So you'll get the equation as this will get cancelled. You will have 2 times of a plus b is equal to 2 times of v by square root of z naught. This and this will get cancelled. You will have the equation for voltage in terms of a plus b as a plus b into square root of z naught. Similarly, now subtract your equations a minus b, that is 5 minus 6. You'll get 2a is equal to v by square root of z naught plus I into square root of z naught. 2b is equal to v by square root of z naught minus I into square root of z naught. So if you subtract it, so you will have the voltages cancelled. You'll have 2a minus b, which is equal to 2 times of I into square root of z naught. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. You will have I is equal to a minus b divided by square root of z naught. Consider this as equation 7, this as equation 8. See, first, after finding out what are the voltages value, you have to substitute that in, that is incident and reflected voltages, substitute for a and b, then add these two equations. You'll get v is equal to a plus b square root of z naught. Subtract these two equations, you will get I is equal to a minus b square root of z naught. I'll tell you why this is required. Till here it is okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the next step, clear the screen. Now you have to write the equation in terms of the voltages, that is, how do you define your general equation of ABCD? ABCD equation, it is V1 is equal to AV2 plus BI2, because you need to relate the equations of your S parameter to ABCD parameter. So this is the general equations of your ABCD parameters. Now what is the voltage equation you have got is V is equal to A plus B square root of Z naught. I is equal to A minus B square root of Z naught. Now the condition is, instead of V1, substitute this equation. Instead of V2, substitute this equation in terms of V1, A1, B1. Similarly, Z01, Z02, because we are taking two both. This is the general equation what we have got. So you need to substitute. You can write down, substitute 7 and 8 equations in terms of port 1 and port 2. And you can consider this equation as 9 in 9th equation. So if you substitute that equation, your equation will become V1 should be written in terms of first port. Z01 is into A1 plus B1. This is for V1, which is equal to A into. Again, you have to write in terms of port 2. So it is Z02 into A2 plus B2. Similarly, plus B, I2 you have to write for this. So it is A2 minus B2 divided by square root of Z02. I hope you understood this. You'll be deriving the general equation for voltage and current in terms of ports V1 and V2. Similarly, I1 and I2. Substitute these equations in the ABCD equations. So you will get V1 is equal to, that is Z01, A1 plus B1 plus A into, for B2 it is square root of Z01, A2 plus B2 plus B into A2 minus B2 divided by square root of Z02. Now to simplify this equation further, I'll just divide this Z01. So it is like A1 plus B1 is equal to A square root of Z02 divided by square root of Z01, A2 plus B2. Similarly, B into, this will be 1 divided by square root of Z01 into Z02, A2 minus B2. You can consider this equation as 10. Now, similarly, substitute the values of this in I1 equation, that is the second equation. I1 can be written as A1 minus B1 divided by square root of this equation you have to use. Divide by square root of Z01, which is equal to C into A2 plus B2 into square root of Z02 plus D into A2 minus B2 divided by square root of Z02. Now multiply that again. Bring this equation in terms of A1 minus B1. So you'll have the equation C, A1 plus, A2 plus B2. This will be square root of Z01, Z02 plus D into square root of Z01 divided by Z02. This is A2 minus B2. This is equation 11. Any confusion in writing these equations?
No, ma'am.
Okay. After this, now you have to use the normalization techniques, because you have to simplify the expression, because the equations, if you see 10 and 11, it feels like it is very complicated. So we will normalize the equations. Normalizing the equations are nothing but, we will consider the main equation, which is divided by your square root of z naught. So to make it simple, I'll consider your equation, that is the first equation. If we take from equation 10, you have there, multiply this, you have a into square root of z naught 2 divided by z naught 1. So I'll use the normalization terms. For this, I'll take it as a bar. Similarly, the second term b, 1 divided by z naught 1 into z naught 2 square root. This I'll take it as b bar. Similarly, from equation 11, I'll take c square root of z naught 1, z naught 2 is equal to c bar. Similarly, the last one, square root of z naught 1 by z naught 2 is equal to d bar. Just consider these terms as first term a square root of z naught 2 by z naught 1, which is equal to a bar. Similarly, this is b bar, c bar, and d bar. Now write down the equations in the simplified form. Just replace these terms with a bar, b bar, and c bar. So if I take the first term, so this term will become in terms of a bar and b bar. So you'll be having this term will get cancelled. Instead of that, we can write it as a bar. Similarly, write instead of b by square root of z naught by z naught 2 as b bar. So b bar. And here also you can write instead of c square root of z naught by z naught 1 into z naught 2 as c bar and the other term as d bar. Just replace it. So you'll have a bar into a2 plus b2. Similarly, this will be b bar a2 minus b2. This equation you can consider it as 12, and I'll write it once again, a1 minus b1. So if you just replace c and c into square root of z naught 1 and z naught 2, you will have a1 minus b1 is equal to c bar a2 plus b2 plus d bar okay, just 1 second, there is a mistake here. Everything is same, just one mistake you have in terms of current value. I've taken it as A2 minus B2. It should be actually B2 minus A2. Because if you see the figure of port 1 and port 2, which I have drawn earlier, you can see the current is going outside. It is not coming inside. So the voltages are the incident and reflected voltage which you have taken, it should be B2 minus A2 for the current. Just make that change in the equation of A and B, that is A1 minus B1, which you have taken. Just a second. Yeah. In this equation, when you write for I2 here, you can see in the two-port network drawn figure we have taken. This is two-port network. I1 is here, I2 is coming out of the port. So this I2, the equation will change if you are writing with respect to the direction. So just a small difference here when you write, this is B2 minus I2. If it is incoming, then it will be A2 minus B2. So here when you write the equation for I2, it is B2 minus A2. Just make this one change. This will be A2, B2 minus A2. Similarly, when you consider I1 here, I1 you can see it is entering. So it will be same, A1 minus B1. But your I2 again here with respect to D, it will change. So just change that I2 terms which we have written wrong. A2 minus B2, make it as B2 minus A2. So this will be B2 minus A2. Again here B2 minus A2. So this is one change. And just replace now with all the terms A bar, C bar, D bar. And then you can, I'll write the final equation. Is that okay? Just make this change. Only I2, the direction is, if it is coming inside, then you could have written it as A2 minus B2. But the direction of I2, we have taken it outside because we are just considering the incident wave at port 2, sorry, port 1. So I'll clear the screen. Now write the equation, which is the finalized equation with respect to A bar, B bar. You will get it as A1 plus B1, which is equal to A bar into A2 plus B2 plus here B bar. This one we have changed, B2 minus A2. Similarly, A1 minus B1, which is equal to A bar into, sorry, C bar into A2 plus B2 plus D bar into B2 minus A2. What was the equation number? What was the equation number we had written?
12 and 13, ma'am. This one.
12 and 13. Now again, from this equation, now tell me we have to actually relate these equations to your S parameter. What is the S parameter? We have to relate it, or what is the equation of S parameter from which we will be writing? How do you actually write the S parameters like this? Considering your S11, S12, S21 and S22. So you know this, B1 is equal to S11A1 plus S12A2 for 2 port. B2 is equal to S21A1 plus S22A2. So this I'll consider it as 15, this as your 15th equation. Now just check, these two equations are not in the form of this equation because we need an equation which is having a form B1 in the left hand side, A1 on the right hand side and A2 in the right hand side. So we need to bring this equation in the form of this B1 is equal to S11A1 plus S12A2. So for this, what can be the process done to bring this into the form of B1 is equal to A1 plus A2? Anybody? Any idea? From these two equations to get into this form, how can we simplify the 12th and 13th equation? Can we write these two equations in terms of B1 and then equate? See, you need B1. So the equation 12 and 13, we have to eliminate your B2 or you have to eliminate your A1, sorry, B1. So since we are considering the B1 equation first, so what you'll be doing is you have to write the equations in terms of B1. So try to eliminate your equations, writing the equations in terms of B2. Consider equation 13 first. From equation 13, write the equation in terms of B2. So if you're writing the equations in terms of B2, just simplify this first. Consider 13th equation. A1 plus B1 is equal to A bar A2 plus A bar B2 plus B bar B2 minus A2 into B bar. So A1 plus B1, which is equal to,
Ma'am, equation 13 is A1 minus B1, no, ma'am.
sorry, equation 12, A1 plus B1. So write in terms of A2. So it is A bar plus, A bar minus B bar, which is A2. I'm taking only A2 first, bringing the A2 and B2 common terms. Plus, this is A bar plus B bar into B2. Just take the common terms outside, A1, A2 and B2. Now after this, write the equation I've told you to get B1, we have to write these two equations in terms of B2 and equate it. So I need B2. So I'll just keep B2 here, which is then simplify this. So it is A1 plus B1 minus A bar minus B bar A2. Now if I write for B2, which is A1 plus B1 minus A minus A bar minus B bar into A2, this whole you write it there, divide the whole equations by A bar plus B bar. See, I want everybody to understand it because in the textbook, there is directly it is given. Similarly, solve S parameter and they have given directly S11, S12, S21, S22. So you cannot
Excuse
find
me?
this whole, yeah, tell me.
Is that B2 minus A2, mom? Or A2 minus B2, mom?
This one you're telling, which
No,
step?
mom. In the 12th and 13th equation.
12th and 13th. This is
Yeah,
A2
ma'am.
plus B2, B2 minus A2. This is C bar A2 plus B2, D bar B2 minus A2.
Okay, mom.
Okay, then write S parameter. Now from the 12th equation, write A1 plus B1 and just take out, multiply this. Write into, because you see your S parameter, you want it in terms of A1, A2 and B1. So we need to just make the common terms for A2, B2 and then write in terms of B2 because now we are solving for B1. So we need to eliminate B2. So the 12th equation will reduce to B2 is equal to A1 plus B1 minus A bar minus B bar into A2. Divide the whole equation by A bar plus B bar. Now consider this equation as 16. Now I'll clear the screen. Okay. Now again consider equation 13. From equation 13, you have to simplify this. A bar, A1 bar minus B1 bar, okay, which is equal to, now just bring those equations in terms of your A1 and A2. So you'll have C bar A2 plus C bar B2 plus D bar B2 minus D bar A2. Now bring A2 terms and B2 terms.
A1 minus B1. That's not A bar.
Sorry, this is A1 minus B1.
No bar, ma.
Okay, this one. Bring the terms together.
Mom, excuse me, mom.
Yeah, tell me.
In the 12th and 13th equation, actually for I2, we have written it as A2 minus B2, no, ma'am.
I think I have explained you once again. I don't know whether you listened or not. We changed it to B2 minus A2
Okay.
because I2 is going outside. So we have changed it. Just make that change, B2 minus A2. If it is
Okay.
entering to the port, then it will be A2 minus B2. I1 remains as same, A1 minus B1. I2 will change to B2 minus A2.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Now C bar minus D bar will be A2 plus C bar plus D bar will be B2. Now we have to write the equation in terms of B2. So C bar plus D bar will remain. Bring the rest of the terms A1 minus B1 minus C bar minus D bar into A2. So your B2 equations will be A1 minus B1 minus C bar minus D bar into A2. Divide the whole equations by C bar plus D bar. I think you take the equation as 17th. Now the next step, compare your equation 16 and 17 because both the equations we have written in terms of B2. So if you compare the equations of B2, you will get the first equation in terms of, can you tell me the first equation, the term?
A1 plus B1.
A1 plus B1
minus
minus
A bar minus B bar
A bar minus B bar
into A2
into A2.
whole divided by A bar plus B bar.
Okay, whole divided by A bar plus B bar. Thank you. Next, A1 minus B1 minus C bar minus D bar into A2. Divide the whole equation by C bar plus D bar. Now, from this equation, you have to simplify and get it to the form. Try to do it. I'll clear this screen, the above screen, the above equations. Cross multiply, and you have to bring it in the form of S11 A1, S12 A2, which is equal to B1. Be careful while cross multiplying. Just don't mix the terms. Now, first thing what you do is just cross multiply this C bar D and your A bar B bar, so that all the equations will be in terms of So the first equation, that is A1 into C bar plus D bar, similarly plus B1 into C bar plus D bar minus A bar minus B bar into C bar plus D bar into A2. Again, which is equal to A1 into A bar plus B bar minus B1 into A bar plus B bar minus C bar minus D bar into,
Ma'am, isn't that A2?
this is A2. I have written anywhere, if you just tell me if I have made any mistake. A2. I hope it is correct. Just
Yep.
multiply this with this, this with this. Simplify this, multiply all the equations. See, just multiply in such a way that you have to get B1 or bring all the B1 terms to left hand side, because you need the equation in terms of B1, which is equal to S11A1. Okay. Now, see the terms. There is B1 here and there is B1 here. First, we need to bring this term to left-hand side. So, just write the equations of B1. B1, you have C bar plus D bar as one equation, which you have here. Bring this term to left-hand side. So, you'll have plus B1 into A bar plus B bar. So, this is done. Now, you know the equation of S parameter, B1 is equal to S11A1 plus S12A2. We need A1 equations to come here. Now, try to write the A1 equations. A1, you can see it is here. That is A1, A bar plus B bar is one equation. One more equation you have here. Bring this to the left-hand side, which is a minus A1, C bar plus D bar. Now, the one more term we need is A2. Now, A2 equations, one is already here, which is minus, that is C bar minus D bar into A bar plus B bar into A2. And one more equation we have here, which is plus A bar minus B bar into C bar plus D bar into A2. I'm just replacing the terms from other side to this side, because we need it in the form of B1 is equal to S11A1 and S12A2. So that we have the form now. The thing is, we have to just take the common terms from that A2, A1 and B1, so that it will be in the form of S11 and S12. Now from this term, take out B1 common, since we need in terms of B1. So you'll just remain with A bar, B bar, C bar plus D bar. So this is first term. From this, take out A1 as outside, A1 outside. So you'll have A bar plus B bar minus C bar. This is minus. So minus into plus will be minus D bar. Now this is quite complicated, not complicated, you're just multiplying it. So it is like multiply this together, A bar C bar plus, this is again B bar C bar minus A bar D bar minus B bar D bar, A2 I'll take it outside, plus A into C, this is again A bar C bar plus A bar D bar minus B bar C bar, and you have minus B bar D bar, which is into A2. Now here this negative has to be multiplied or else your answer will be wrong. So minus your AC, you can just multiply those terms inside for your A bar C. So it will be minus AC, and you will have here also this will be negative. I'm multiplying this negative to here so that what the negative, what is there, it will become plus. So this will be plus, this will be plus. So which all terms will be cancelled? That is one term you will have, that is A bar C will cancel, B bar C and minus B bar C will remain, A bar D will remain, B bar D and B bar D will get cancelled. So you'll be remaining with the terms, that is B1 into A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D bar, which is equal to A1 into A bar plus B bar minus C bar minus D bar plus this term, it will be 2 times of A bar D plus 2 times of B bar C bar into A2. Is that okay? Any confusions, you can ask me.
Minus 2 B bar C bar.
Yeah, this is minus 2. This will be minus 2 B bar C. Now just we need only for B1, because it is multiplied with B1, A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D bar. Write the equation in terms of B1. So if I write this equation in terms of B1, this will be A bar plus B bar minus C bar minus D bar divided by A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D bar into A1 plus 2, I'll take it common. So A bar D bar minus B bar C bar divided by A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D bar into, this is A2. Now whether this equation is in the form of S parameter equation? Yes or not?
Yes, ma'am.
I think you just write down the equation number, the continuous equation number. I think it is 18. So
Yes, ma'am.
17.
18, ma'am.
18, ma'am.
Now compare that with the number of the, I think you have given some number to this equation, S11A1 plus S12A2. Compare that with 18, 14. Okay. Compare this 14 and 8 equation. You can write from that. What is S11 here now?
A bar plus B bar minus C bar minus D bar all divided by
Whole divided by
A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D bar.
A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D bar. Similarly, S12 is equal to 2 times of A bar D bar minus B bar minus C bar whole divided by A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D bar. This is one equation. You can give an equation number to this as 19 and give this equation number as 20. Is that clear? Now tell me, you have got S11 and S12. I'll clear the screen. How do you get the equations for S21 and S22? You have got the equations for S11 and S12. Well, how do you do for your S21 and S22? See, for finding out the equations, that is, you have written A1. Just a minute. To find out for your S11, you had eliminated B2. Similarly, for finding out your S21 and S22, you have to eliminate your B1. From the equation, say you have A1 plus B1, which is equal to A bar minus B bar into A2 plus A bar plus B bar into B2. This equations you have written already. A1 minus B1 is equal to C bar minus D bar into A2 plus C bar plus D bar into B2. So what you have to do here is write this equation in terms of B1. So if you write in terms of B1, the equation will be just this A1 will be shifted to the other side. Here, so this will be minus A1 here. If you write for just B1. Here, if you are writing for B2, that is you have A1 minus B1. Your B1 will come this side. So you'll be left out with the equations. That is, if you write in terms of B1, which is negative. So whole equations will be A1, this will be minus and this will be minus. So the equations will be here A1 minus this and this, which is equal to B1. Compare these two. This is the homework for you. You have to do it and get it tomorrow. Find out the value of same procedure. There you had eliminated your B2. Here you are eliminating your B1. So if you eliminate or compare these two equations, you will have A bar B bar into A2 plus A bar plus B bar into B2 minus A1, which is also equal to A1 minus C bar minus D bar into A2 minus C bar plus D bar into B2. Now compare this. What is the next step you have to do here after writing this equation? Anybody? See what form you need the equation, in which form you need to get S21 and S22?
B2 equal to S21 A1
Yeah.
plus S22.
B2 equal to S21 A1 plus S22 A2 you need. So just write the equations down, B2 and B2. If you write, you can bring this together. You will have A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D bar. Common will be B2. Again, S21 means you have in terms of A1. A1 terms, how much you have here? Only two terms are there. So since you're giving B2, you're keeping B2 left hand side, right hand side, A1 is here. Bring this A1 to this side. You will have 2 times of A1. Again, plus if I write, you need A2 terms. A2 terms, what you have here is, one is minus C bar minus D bar. And one more, you can bring this here, minus A bar minus B bar into A2, whole term. Now you have to simplify. Bring it in terms of S22 and S21. Just simplify these equations. B2 is equal to 2 times of A1 divided by A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D bar. Similarly, this you simplify first. It is minus C bar plus D bar minus A bar plus B bar. whole divide the equation by A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus E bar, which is an equation for A2. I think we have the equation in terms of S11 as well as S12. Now from this, if you compare the equation with your S11 term, you have this equation, that is 2 times of A bar plus B bar plus C bar D will be your S11 value. And the equation that is for S12, that is minus A bar plus B bar minus C bar plus D bar, which is also divided by A bar plus B bar plus C bar plus D bar. I have not written it stepwise, just given you the idea. Just write it according to how you have solved for S21 and S22. Sorry, this is S22, not S11. S22 and this is S21. So like this, you will be getting 4 equations now. That is your A bar D, S11, S12, S21 and S11. For this 4 equation, we will just put the property of symmetry and reciprocal. Then just simplify this equation a little bit, which is what the final thing is, you have to get these equations for S11, S12, S21 and S22. Again, I think I've written it wrong. This is S21, right? This is S22. Because you'll be having the equation B2 is equal to S21 A1 and S22 A2.